The monkey that plays tricks on the visitors is very mischievous. When the students saw the teacher approaching the classroom, they took out their books. The giant marbles that have colorful stripes on them belong to John. The giant marbles that belong to John have colorful stripes on them. Plants which attract insects have brightly colored petals. Plants which have brightly colored petals attract insects. The suite of furniture that is imported from Italy is expensive. The koalas live in the woods where they roam freely. The family who had 3 young children immigrated to Canada. The family who immigrated to Canada had 3 young children. The undergraduates who have been selected for an exchange program in China are excited. The animals that have been trained by the zookeepers are tame. The reference books which were on sale were sold out. The reference books which were sold out were on sale. The principal said that all of them needed to go to school on time. Kitty asked when they were going for the music lesson. Anne-Marie told the children to go home for dinner that night. Uncle Ron asked Jane where her parents were. Clifford said that his father was going to Switzerland for a business trip the next day. Michael told her that he had sat for his English examination the day before. Jamie reminded James to share the food with his friends. Billy said that he had just returned from the camp the day before. Little Judy asked her father if they could go for a swim the next day. Mrs. Drew said that Mandy had visited them that day. Since Juliet failed the last science test, she has been studying hard. Although Karen and I are not classmates, we do our homework together. When her father came to pick her, Serene left the party. My sister informs my parents of her whereabouts whenever she goes out. Before Judith eats the cup noodles, she pours hot water onto it. The Welsh family returned home after they had traveled to Bangkok. It had been 5 years since we graduated from college. While James was in Paris, he went to see the Eiffel Tower. As soon as her mother gave her permission to have a birthday party, Mandy planned for it. Peggy talks about her new car whenever she sees her friends. Johnny went for the weekly soccer practice until the tournament was over. Before we can come up with a plan, we should analyze the situation. When Greg was tired, he took an afternoon nap. Just as Florence was about to leave the house, her father came home. Once the movie ends, we will go to bed. As Sandy had already left, James could not locate her. The notes are necessary because they explain how the experiment works. In order to win the competition, the sportsman must train diligently. The weather had been too hot and dry, thus forest fires took place. Ken has a good upbringing, consequently, he is very courteous and considerate. Aunt Helen cannot read without her glasses for she is long-sighted. Mr. Hilton might have given the laptop away for the simple reason that he was not using it. My cousin avoids cats since his unpleasant experience with one. Father was happy about his promotion, so he gave us all a treat. And tidied her bedroom so that her mother would not be angry. Betty asked Janice, whom she was going with to Brisbane the following month. The book that I am reading is based on the latest movie. I'm reading a book that is based on the latest movie. Adam said that he had been doing research for his social studies project the week before. The footballer, who scored 3 goals in this match, earned the title Man of the Match. The footballer, who earned the title Man of the Match, scored 3 goals in this match. My mother tells me to pack my bag immediately, or else will be late for school. June is excited about studying abroad, but she will miss her family and friends here. We have been working on this project for 10 days. We have worked on this project for 10 days. Adele has known Jeremy since she was 7 years old. Due to the heavy rain, the field trip was cancelled. Mike wants to watch the news, but his sister wants to watch the documentary. Mike's sister wants to watch the documentary, but he wants to watch the news. Justin has taken part in many photography competitions since he picked up photography. The old man has difficulty walking due to rheumatism. Due to the fight with his best friend, my brother felt bad. Mrs. Oprah has been sleeping since 3 o'clock. Penny has played tennis for 4 years. Penny has been playing tennis for 4 years. The flights were delayed due to the heavy snow. Benny asked me if I could be his partner in that badminton match. Since Mrs. Scott had some free time, she set up a stall in the food court. The veteran actor started acting since he was 19. Dawn exclaimed that she had seen Adam walking towards that building. The antique vase has been broken. The messy room has been tidied up. We have been given the key to the car. A Christmas tree has been put up for the festive season. We have been invited to the musical concert. One of the students will be selected to be the monitor. The delivery of the new washing machine will be arranged. The lift will be built soon. The soup will be changed to a salad. Those who play truant will be punished. Mr. Douglas asked if I could pass him that stack of notes. Bring your consent form tomorrow, Kelly reminded me. Bring your consent form tomorrow, reminded Kelly.H. Those students, who were well behaved, were praised by the principal. Those well-behaved students were praised by the principal. Maggie was angry with her brother because he tore up her drawings. Mother wakes up early every day so that she can prepare breakfast for us. Due to his quarrel with Owen in school, Neville felt bad. Aunt Betty kept looking behind her as though she was being followed. Trashers have seats which can accommodate 2 passengers. The security guard asked, could you show me your visitor's pass? The touching poem was composed by Sherry. Mrs. Livingstone has been waiting for her husband since 2 hours ago. When the drama ended, a series of advertisements followed. Claudia said to return the storybook to her immediately. The house keys were left with my mother. He is a successful businessman, even though he is young.